Thank you so much. A huge shout out to Meet Tunes for creating such a beautiful anthem for all of us that really captures the heart and soul of the league. Now, let's just shift gears and focus on the trophy that the teams will be competing for. To make this moment even more special, I would like to call Sri Rohan Jaitley to hit the ceremonial gong and reveal the trophy for the Delhi Premier League T20.
Thank you. Respected DDC member, Apex Council member, friends, colleagues, coaches, team owners, thank you, Rohan, inviting me here and for this beautiful trophy and for this league opening. I wish I was a 18, 19-year-old kid so I can play this league, because when I was growing up there was no such league. So uh, yeah. But my kids are very excited. They are 14 and 17, and they are very excited to play in Delhi Premier League. And all my colleagues, I see them who played with me now, they are taking part in with the teams as a coach, as a mentor, or as a fielding or bowling coaches. So all the very best, and I'm sure that this league will bring a lot of young talent and a lot of cricketers for Delhi who will not represent only Delhi, maybe who will play for India also. So all the very best. Thank you very much and enjoy the moment. Thank you.
रोहन जी नमस्कार, मैं विजय कुमार मेट्रो मीडिया से। लीग आप कर रहे हैं, बहुत बढ़िया एक काम है, लेकिन ये सिलेक्शन क्राइटेरिया क्या रहा, इसके बारे में कोई जानकारी अभी तक ना तो मीडिया को दी गई है, और ये किस तरह से सिलेक्शन किया गया और किन बच्चों को सिलेक्ट किया गया, या जो ऑक्शन में जो आए हैं बच्चे किस आधार पर डीडीसी लीग के बेस पे किया गया है, या जो डिफरेंट टूर्नामेंट्स होते हैं उनके आधार पे क्या, और टोटल बच्चे कितने हैं जो ऑक्शन में आए और नीचे से, और ग्रास रूट पे अंडर 19 या 14 से भी बच्चे लिए गए, इसके बारे में थोड़ी सी जानकारी।
देखिए नमस्कार, इन रिगार्ड टू द प्लेयर ड्राफ्ट जो आज हो रहा है, देयर आर 4 कैटेगरीज A, B, C and D. The first category is the marquee players, which are the India players and the current IPL players from Delhi. Second is the players who are the present players who are representing the state in the senior team, which are the first class players who play the 3 pristine BCCI tournaments, and the former IPL players who are still playing for the state but are presently not in an IPL team representing them. C deals with the under 23, under 19 category of players. List D, which is the specific question जो आपने मेरे से पूछा विशेष तौर पे कि लीग क्राइटेरिया सेट किए गए हैं। आप जानते हैं DDCM लीग में मल्टीपल डिविजन्स हैं, मल्टीपल लेवल्स हैं। पहला लेवल है प्रीमियम, सेकंड है सुपर एलीट, थर्ड है एलीट। द क्राइटेरिया उसमें सेट किया गया कि जो टॉप 4 परफॉर्मर्स हैं ऑन द बैट्समैन एंड द बॉलिंग साइड बेस्ड ऑन स्टैटिस्टिक्स, दे हैव बीन सिलेक्टेड ऑन द प्रीमियर साइड। सुपर एलीट इज द 3 player principle that has been followed for batsmen bowlers. Elite में 2 है. There is an all-rounder criteria on the proportionate calculation after seeing the larger pool where a threshold should be set. केवल इतना कहना चाहूँगा कि जो परफॉर्मर्स है जो लीग में परफॉर्म करके आए हैं उनको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रही है टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ द प्लेयर ड्राफ्ट टुडे. And my general sense is that since the franchisees are also an interested party and a part of the league, forthcoming season 2 onwards, say, based on consensus, it will be switched over to an auction process. They'll have scouts across the city. They'll decide, see the talent themselves. Then there'll be an auction process जो किया जाएगा, जो कि एक appropriate stage पे देखा जाएगा. Since पहला season है, प्लेयर ड्राफ्ट एक जनरल प्रिंसिपल और पैरामीटेरिया है जो ज़्यादातर डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट लीग्स में खास करके अलग अलग स्टेट्स में फॉलो करा जाता है, बिकॉज एक स्टेट एसोसिएशन का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एंड रोल है कि जो बेस्ट टैलेंट पूल अवेलेबल है बेस्ड ऑन नंबर्स वो फ्रेंचाइजीज को प्रेजेंट किया जाए फॉर देयर requirement to compete in the Delhi Premier League. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Sir, I would want to ask who all Indian stars would be seen in this league as a mentor or as a player?
देखिए हमारे मार्की प्लेयर्स में देर अबाउट 4 to 5 Indian team players who are the capped players for the Indian team who are a part. उनमें से एक दो की availability because of national responsibilities, because of other reasons is still being looked into, because they've given their consent and confirmation, but their availability on the set date would also be determined based on their commitment to the national responsibility that they're paying, which obviously takes the paramount importance.
Name them.
Sorry?
It would be great if you can name the players.
See, we've got Rishabh Pant's consent, but his availability is still in question. We've got Ishant Sharma's consent. We've got Navdeep Saini participating. We've got Harshit Rana participating, and we have another 10 to 11 players who are currently playing the IPL in the marquee list as of today, who've given their consent and confirmation. The approximate number on the 4 lists together should be close to, if I'm not mistaken, 270 players that will be put up on the draft for the franchisees to select from. Thank you.
Virubhai, Kushan Sarkar from PTI. And I have a question for you and for Rohan ji also, but for first, आपने बोला कि अभी कि जब आप 17-18 साल के थे ऐसा एक टूर्नामेंट होता तो बहुत मिलता, लेकिन उस टाइम पे जब आप लोग खेल रहे थे आपको दिल्ली खेलना था, इंडिया खेलना था, तो अभी जो T20 की इतनी जो फोकस है, तो जो बच्चे हैं उनके लिए क्या रेड बॉल थोड़ा सा कम तवज्जो हो जाएगा, क्योंकि उनको लगेगा कि मैं दिल्ली T20 खेलूंगा, फोकस आएगा, वहाँ से IPL ऑक्शन हो सकता है, मतलब आज के बच्चों के लिए, मतलब आपको कैसा लगता है कि रणजी क्या थोड़ा सा कम फोकस हो जाएगा फिर?
ऐसा नहीं है। ये एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है बच्चों के लिए जो अगर मैं आपको सच बताऊं कि पिछले साल अगर मेरा बेटा अंडर 16 खेला तो ऐसे बहुत सारे बच्चे थे जो मिस आउट हो गए, जो शायद 15 का पार्ट नहीं बन पाए, और उनके लिए एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है अपना टैलेंट दिखाने के लिए। तो अगर वो इस दिल्ली प्रीमियर लीग में अच्छा करते हैं तो उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी अंडर 19, अंडर 23, फिर उसका रणजी ट्रॉफी खेलने की। तो ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म है, जैसे IPL एक प्लेटफॉर्म था इंडियन टीम में पहुंचने का, वैसे ही शायद दिल्ली प्रीमियर लीग एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां पर आप परफॉर्म करके, अब कोई ये नहीं कह सकता कि मुझे सिलेक्ट नहीं किया क्योंकि मैंने परफॉर्मेंस दी थी, तो वो परफॉर्मेंस आपको टीवी पे दिखेगी, आपके स्टैट्स पे दिखेगी। तो मेरे ख्याल से ऐसा नहीं है। हाँ, बट बच्चे हैं, हम कह सकते हैं कि भाई T20 फॉर्मेट है, छोटा फॉर्मेट है, वो 50 ओवर और 4 डे क्रिकेट कैसे खेलेंगे, 3 डे क्रिकेट कैसे खेलेंगे, बट ये एक फर्स्ट स्टेप है। तो शायद यहाँ से अपना टैलेंट दिखा के दे प्ले लॉट ऑफ मैचेस, लॉट ऑफ टूर्नामेंट। हमारे लाला रघुवीर, गोस्वामी, गणेश दत्त, ये 50 और 40 ओवर के टूर्नामेंट होते हैं। देन उसके बाद मोन्यूदोला या आप बुच्ची बाबू चले जाओ तो वो 4 डे टूर्नामेंट्स होते हैं, तो उनमें भी पार्टिसिपेट करती है DDC की टीम। तो उम्मीद है कि ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म है अपना टैलेंट दिखाने का, एंड देन उसके बाद उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी जब मिलेगी 1 डे और 3 डे में, तो वो अपना टैलेंट वहाँ भी दिखाएंगे।
And Rohanji, I have a question for you. The BCCI has allowed all the states to have their leagues. Delhi is having a league. In the past, we have seen, like with Karnataka Premier League and all, there have been serious issues of anti-corruption that people have had to deal with. So, what are the steps that DDCA is taking? Is BCCI deputing, or is DDCA themselves are creating a pool of anti-corruption officers?
So I would first address your query, then I'll add into something that you'd asked Mr. Sehwag also. In regard to the anti-corruption query that's been raised, if you realize that the BCCI for a few years had not been giving approvals for any domestic leagues, and in the last few years you see there are sudden approvals that came in, those are based on the guidelines which come through to a state. You apply, you get a guideline, there are set principles and rules that have to be followed. There is an anti-corruption unit of the BCCI that covers the league. We ourselves also have an anti-corruption mechanism which is going to be in tandem to what flows through the BCCI ACU for the purposes of the conduct of the league. And be at it may, like I'm being absolutely clear, this league has a zero tolerance. The slightest iota of doubt and a whisker would lead to repercussions. This is not a game where you can even think of indulging into any activity which falls within a violation of the anti-corruption unit or rules of this game. I hope that addresses your... Now, you'd asked a very pertinent question about T20 versus red ball. The two are completely different. Red ball cricket has its own charm. That's the cricket that where cricket started from. The 50 overs followed suit, then came in the 20 overs. To address your question whether this would be a motivating factor for younger cricketers in Delhi, it will be a motivating factor. It's a good platform to show your potential, to come into mainstream, to go forward, represent the state. If you get an opportunity to represent the country. Also, we are, as an association, we are also in the works of trying to carve out a red ball tournament on an in-house basis for the domestic cricketers in Delhi, which will not be in clash with the Delhi Premier League or any other tournament, but it would try to do it in a window which is the post-February window where your majority of the Ranji Trophy season is coming to an end and before your IPL starts. So it's a window that we're trying to carve something out. If we do something, you will get to know about it. So if your question is, well, red ball's going to be suffered in Delhi, I doubt it. You'll see a lot more red ball happening actively. And since the club-based league of ours is also a red ball league, you won't really miss out much on that. Thank you.
Hello.
Sehwag, what tips would you like to give to these players as now they are playing on the state level, later on they'll go to the national level as well?
My tips is just go and enjoy the game of cricket and give your best. So even my son is very, enthusiastic he wants to play this and he was asking a lot of questions like you. I said, you should enjoy the game first and then if you play well, then you'll think about other things. So I think the kids who are going to participate in that Delhi Premier League, they should enjoy and they should try to perform, show their talent because now there is a platform where people can watch you. अभी क्या हो रहा है दिल्ली में अगर कोई टूर्नामेंट हो रहा है कोई क्रिकेट हो रही है nobody can watch you but now this Delhi Premier League will come live on TV and people will watch you and I'm sure that I'm watching them and hopefully if some talented kids will come and he will play for Delhi Ranji Trophy and then play IPL and then for India. So I'm looking forward to watching this league.
Yeah. Hi, my question is to Mr. Jaitley. This is Sahil from CNN News 18. Mr. Jaitley, in the last couple of months, you have rolled out the league. So considering the turnaround time which you had, were you kind of pleasantly surprised with the commercial interest shown by the franchises? If you could share some numbers about how commercially rewarding has this league initiation been for the DDC and where it stands compared to other leagues doing rounds in the country right now?
In regard to numbers, we'll have an official press release which will come out on the data. I can say that we aimed a little higher than what the other state associations have been successfully able to achieve as a revenue structure from the franchise fee. Wherever the highest has been achieved, we tried and kept it as a base price. And we are actually honored as an association that keen interest was shown by multiple parties. And based on that, we've been able to generate a higher revenue structure based on the franchisee fee, which has also given us a foothold to ensure that we take a step further. So when we were on our drawing board on drafting on how to go about the execution of the league, we're also going to be the first domestic league to follow the technology of the DRS to be utilized. So when you're able to generate a little more, you're able to always ensure that there are further more facilities that are provided in the execution of the tournament. That's about it. Thank you.
हेलो वीरू सर, हेलो रोहन सर। मेरा सवाल वीरू सर से है कि आप क्या इस दिल्ली प्रीमियर लीग में कुछ कोच करते हुए दिखेंगे यंग टैलेंट्स को?
मैं बुजुर्ग हो गया हूँ तो
अरे
इस
अभी आप
लीग में पार्टिसिपेट तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा बट इस लीग का हिस्सा हूँ तभी यहाँ खड़ा हूँ।
कोच करते हुए सर किसी फ्रेंचाइजी के?
आई डोंट थिंक सो कि इनमें से कोई मुझे अफोर्ड भी कर पाएगा उतना टाइम के लिए। ओनली DDC कैन।
एंड रोहन सर, One more question from Rohan sir.
हाँ बूढ़ा ज़रूर होता है.
One question from Rohan sir. सर दिल्ली प्रीमियर लीग में क्या आईपीएल जैसा रूल्स होगा, जैसे इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर रूल देखने को मिलेंगे इसमें?
Those will be rolled out. Those are details that will be a part of our press docket that will follow, that will give out the details of the franchises, the numbers, the game schedules, the rules, the tournament rules. Everything will be there with you. It's better to be clear on the fine dotted line that comes to you, on not to mince my words. Thank you.
Last three questions, please. Thank you.
रोहन जी, इसमें प्राइज मनी क्या रहेगा?
Okay. I'll let the event company announce that bit. You can give the numbers out on the prize money. You can give. So the winner gets 1 crore as a prize money on the men's side. The women's side is, you can share the whole breakup on the.
Yeah, there's a whole breakup. So every team ranked as per their position will be receiving a certain amount of prize money. Of course, the team that wins will be getting 1 crore rupees as prize money. Rest of the details will follow soon.
And
Thank
a
you.
proportionate principle is being followed on the women's side also, which obviously will be a little lower, but every team gets something as a prize money at the end of the day.
Just to add to that, the women's winner will get 50 lakhs.
Yeah.
Last two questions, please.
रोहन सर, ये सवाल है कि इस लीग में जैसे बाहर के प्लेयर्स भी कई आ सकते हैं, जैसे कि आउट ऑफ दिल्ली के, तो उसको रोकने के लिए क्या कुछ होगा, कि आप कुछ कैसे रोकी जाएगी ये चीज़ कि बाहर के प्लेयर्स ना आए?
देखिए, we have, that's one of the conditions of our approval also from the board. We are absolutely clear that someone who's already registered with the BCCI is fulfilling the eligibility criteria to be a part of the Delhi cricket. Apart from that, the players who are coming into Pool D, the D list, which is the league performers, their data has been verified, confirmed on the same principles of eligibility which happens qua eligibility of a BCCI tournament. So if you're not eligible for a BCCI tournament under the rules to represent the state of Delhi, you will not be eligible to participate in this league. Because we are absolutely clear, nobody from outside Delhi can participate or be associated in a capacity here. Thank you.
Last question, please. Thank you. Just one, please. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Subham from Quick Tracker. सर, आपने जैसे पहले रिप्लाई किया था कि एक स्टैक के बेसिस पे आपने प्लेयर पूल बनाया है जो इसमें खेल रहे हैं. तो जैसा हम जानते हैं कि अभी T20 क्रिकेट बहुत इवॉल्व हो रहा है, तो क्या ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आप मतलब बच्चों को मतलब एक तरीके से ये कह रहे हैं कि आप रन बनाओ, नीचे लीग पे सिर्फ स्टैक पैडिंग करो और आपको फिर दिल्ली T20 लीग मिलेगा, फिर IPL मिलेगा, तो एक ये तो मतलब
No, your reading there is not correct. Since it's the first year, it's the season 1, we're following a draft principle where based on, we could put out a 1,000-player list here, but it's impossible for the franchises to be aware of who, what player is and what their background, performance, credentials, on-ground report actually is. So in order to facilitate, we've cleaned the list up, we've put in preset criteria. Whoever qualifies that criteria is a part of a draft list. Here on after, based on mutual discussion with all the stakeholders, in regard to next season, a decision will be taken on how to go about it. They might want to go into an auction process. They might want to put their scouts out in the league matches of the Delhi League, the T20 clubs league that happens. They might want to keep an eye out themselves. And based on the IPL model where you recommend players to be brought into an auction, they might want to do that. So it's something that you will see evolving with time. Since we've just set up and we've launched it today, you will see that within this season and in the next season, there'll be a big change on how players are coming in, and the player pool would also improve. It generates an interest and a desire in the players to perform. Today, someone who has missed out on being on the draft list will now have a fire in the belly कि यार मेरे को perform करना है तो मेरे को एक opportunity मिलेगी. See, आप draft list में डालिए या auction में लेके जाइए. Would anyone pick a player who is a non-performer? Everyone knows the answer. So performance and the desire to perform is paramount, and if we are able to push that desire today by putting in a criteria, it is not कि we don't want players to be there. The criteria could have not had top 4 in the Premier Division, but had top 6 in the Premier Division. It's not something, it's a number which was determined, and it's something which is important to have good, healthy competition.